right, here we go. Team Mexico takes on Team El Paso. Mexican Olympic team hopefuls have assembled a team here, and they're challenging a team from El Paso, Texas, made up of boxers from both Texas and New Mexico, from the El Paso area and the borderland. This is Jose Hernandez in the white trunks representing the El Paso team. And his opponent, fighting for Team Mexico, is Jose Cruz, Jose Cruz Garcia. 112-pound open division. Two fighters with high skills looking to make the Olympic teams for their respective countries. And you see right now it's Jose Hernandez from Team El Paso in the white, who has been a little bit more aggressive. The fighter in red from Mexico, Jose Cruz Garcia, has been a little more patient. You can see him now working behind the jab, throwing that jab out there. He has a little bit of a height advantage, actually a pretty good height advantage, so he should have a height and reach advantage. There's a good combination scoring for the Mexican fighter. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour here on Channel 27 in Albuquerque, public access to television, bringing you some good amateur boxing from El Paso, Texas. And there's a right hand that scores from Jose Hernandez, brings the crowd alive. And another one. The Mexican fighter back on the ropes, but he starts to answer back. You can see now Hernandez working down and up. He goes to the body, comes back with a shot to the head. Cruz Garcia fighting off the ropes, getting caught again, and the Mexican fighter's in a little bit of trouble here as Jose Hernandez turns on the gas and moves forward. And he has Jose Cruz Garcia backed into the corner there. Garcia taps him and they work their way out of that corner. And now you see Jose Hernandez continuing to be offensive, and Jose Cruz Garcia working to the body now with some nice body shots. There's a left hand to the body from the Mexican fighter. Good amateur boxing here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Thank you for joining us, everyone, both in Albuquerque and our sister stations around the country. Special hello out there to the viewers in Manistee, Michigan. Thanks for tuning in on public access television. And now you see the Mexican fighter moving in and starting to score a little bit, using that range, that reach advantage. And there you see now both guys exchanging with the jabs. And that ends round one. There's a little something at the end of round one from Jose Cruz. Good opening round. I kind of like Jose Hernandez in that one. Good start for the fighter from El Paso, from Team El Paso. Good lively crowd here. Partisan fans for both sides. Actually, a lot of fans are here in support of Team Mexico. But Jose Hernandez, the local fight. Okay, so we're all set for round two. Dan Cisneros at ringside, bringing you some good amateur boxing here in El Paso, Texas. Jose Cruz Garcia in the red now starts to come out, and he gets caught with a counter shot by Jose Hernandez. Good fast hands in the white from Team El Paso. And he misses there with a big right hand. Jose Cruz Garcia in the red, the Mexican fighter, has a good reach advantage, and he's just now seems to be settling into using it. He didn't really use it to his best in that opening round. I think Jose Hernandez might have outworked him, but it was a good close round. Both guys had their moments. There's a good left hand from Cruz Garcia. And now you see Jose Cruz starting to work behind that jab, starting to set the distance where he can score and not get caught with the counter shots from Jose Hernandez. There's a right hand from Cruz Garcia. Jose Cruz in the red starting to connect, but there's a right hand from Hernandez. Crowd comes alive with that one. And now you see the Mexican fighter answer back with a left and a right as Hernandez loses his mouthpiece. So we're in round 2 here. Mouthpiece put back, and Joe Hernandez goes right back to work. There's a good body shot from Jose Cruz. Joe Hernandez in the white, Jose Cruz in the red. Team Mexico and Team El Paso right across the border. Coming in to take on the team from El Paso assembled. We've got some good fighters from New Mexico on this team also. It's actually a borderland team. More than a, oh, there's a good shot. More than an actual El Paso team, but this is more of a borderland team taking on Team Mexico. Jose Cruz in the red. The number 2 ranked fighter in the Mexican national rankings in the amateurs in this division. There's a good shot again. CRUZ GARCIA lands a wicked shot, and Joe Hernandez loses his mouthpiece. So the two get right back to work. It's been a better round for Jose Cruz from Mexico, and there you see him with a series of left hands to the body. Good body punching from the Mexican fighter. There's a right hand now scored by Jose Cruz. Jose Cruz is nationally ranked in Mexico, and he's a guy they're talking about making the Mexican Olympic team. We'll see about that, but right now, after a good start from Joe Hernandez, it's Jose Cruz having a much better second round, as he has Hernandez now backing away a little bit, but now Hernandez moves forward. And there's a left hand that slips in, a good straight left from Jose Cruz. And that ends round 2. Okay, round 3 underway. The final round. This bout could be hanging in the balance. To my eyes, I think Joe Hernandez won the first round. I think Jose Cruz might have got that second round. And now both guys are struggling to win this one. Joe Hernandez got off to a good start, but Jose Cruz really pulled himself together in that second round and started to use some very nice boxing, taking advantage of that reach. He's got a nice reach, and there's a good straight right from Jose Cruz. Hernandez trying to get in there, and again, third time now the mouthpiece falls out from Joe Hernandez. So Joe Hernandez either having trouble keeping the mouthpiece in, or it's getting knocked out by Jose Cruz. Jose Cruz from Mexico has really been landing some good hard straight shots, and there's a body shot, and that may be paying dividends also in the scoring. Jose Cruz in the red scoring with some nice body shots. And now an adjustment of headgear for Joe Hernandez. Joe Hernandez having a lot of equipment problems here in this one, and I hope that's not affecting his performance. As time is called, and they do some adjustment work on the headgear of Joe Hernandez from Team El Paso. 112-pound open division. It's been a good one. This has been a good close fight. I think Jose Cruz is starting to feel like he may be taking control, but Joe Hernandez not making it easy for him. The crowd has been having a ball here in El Paso. You guys have Yep, the fans all around me here saying they're having a ball, nodding their heads yes. And this has been a good one. And now Jose Cruz with a good right, and now Joe Hernandez answers with a good counter right hand. Oh, and there's a series of shots. The 1-2 by Joe Hernandez, and he has Jose Cruz backing away now. Cruz ties him up. The referee jumps in to try to break them. Good action from both guys. This is going to be a close one on the scorecards. now Jose Cruz trying to come in behind that jab. Oh, and he catches Joe Hernandez with a good 1-2. That really rocked Hernandez. And now Hernandez with a right hand, and Cruz answers back with his counter right. Both guys are good counter punches, but yet it's been good action as both fighters have been willing to go ahead and take the initiative. And now we have another equipment problem for Joe Hernandez with the headgear. Just when things start to heat up, there's a break in the action. Unfortunate, but actually both guys are getting a rest here. Joe Hernandez has lost his mouthpiece 3 times. Got some headgear problems twice now. And boy, right when things were heating up. Back and forth action in this one. Every time Jose Cruz starts to look like he's asserting dominance with that jab, Joe Hernandez will end up being shot and change everything. And then Cruz comes back with his power shots. Both guys are good, powerful punchers for amateurs. So the crowd getting a little antsy here. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the Account Boxing Hour. This has really been a good one, and I'm sure there will be some more good action in this tournament. Team Mexico and Team El Paso. So the referee is even helping out in this one. And here we go. Let's finish this one up now. We're coming to the end of round 3, and there they go, both guys. Oh, and there's a good shot landed by Jose Cruz. Just shakes the head of Joe Hernandez. And now Hernandez, oh, and he missed with that left hand. Jose Cruz finally finding the right distance where he can score and get away. Joe Hernandez, although Hernandez reaches him with a right hand there. But Cruz comes back with the body shots. When all else fails, Jose Cruz from Mexico going back to that body work. And there's a short right hand. Again, he digs that left hand to the body. Been a close fight. The body work from Jose Cruz may be the difference in this one, but I wouldn't bet too much on it. Either way, this is a close one. There's a left hand from Joe Hernandez as Cruz hop steps forward. And now he lunges in with a right hand. Time running out now. Both.
In the red corner,